What have you been up to this first 6 weeks of the year?
Yeah. Well, I just took the job at the beginning of October, actually October 12th. Everyone knows those dates, and you're almost like ground yourself with them. So I'm almost exactly at 4 months. And this year has been super busy. Busy is such a relative term now. I think everybody's super busy. It's just like when your busy changes, it kind of jars you for a little bit. So I felt a bit like each moment I have to plan a little bit ahead, just to make sure I'm in the right place at right time and like prepared. But it's been fun because getting to re-engage with a lot of things that are Oklahoma because of my job. I've learned so much and met a lot of really exciting people. You mentioned I'd traveled all over the place. We did a series of open houses for our RFI, which is a request for information to get new vendors into the restaurants that are at 6 of our state park locations. And that's a lot of words that basically mean I got to travel to a lot of places that I hadn't visited in a long time. And we were in all 4 corners of the state. And, I was driving in rural roads at night when it was raining and, testing my ability to stay calm in that situation. But it's the best tired because, you're re-engaging with a lot of things that give you that nostalgic feeling, and then meeting people that are really dedicated to Oklahoma in a way that is admirable, but also like energizes you.
Yeah. So
my first couple of weeks have been exciting and exhausting, but I mentioned earlier, I'm the state director of fun, essentially. So no one wants to hear about, the tired, and it's like you have the best job, and right. I agree, I really do. I have a really amazing job that lets me promote a state that I've lived in my whole life, and I don't know anyone that wouldn't say, yeah, I'd take that job. That's great.
Yeah, you pretty much get to go to a different town every week, right?
I mean, some weeks are different than others, but yeah, or multiple. And it's just, it's one of those things where when you get there, you have an idea kind of going into it. And it's always surprising the people you meet or how the town works, or, learning about a festival they had that you didn't even know about. So It's just, you mentioned my title in the tourism recreation department. The department part, I think, is misleading because everyone's super surprised when I say we have over 700 employees, but we also have, over 30 state parks. So there's these little ecosystems that exist in there, and not only is it a challenge to visit all those, but to understand what I can do to help them, what are challenges. It's learning about things you know about, but learning about them in a really fast-paced environment, and it's something that people really care about. So you have to take the time to make sure you're listening in a way that can give you the perspective, to take action.